baseball fans, and here in New York, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound today, Cam Schlittler. Singy, he's had quite the year.
Yeah, definitely a career year for him. Last time out, really dominant to pick up that 20th win of the season. He's looking for 21 here in this one. We'll see if he's still got that great stuff to get it.
Just about to get started. Roman Anthony digs in now. And the first pitch of the game is in for a strike. Swings through that one. Schlittler, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Goes down looking.
The left fielder, Jared.
Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Willson Contreras.
Yeah, Boog, this lineup is setting up the pins for him right now, and he's just smashing them. Driving runs in at a high rate over the last couple of series, and it just seems like he's enjoying every opportunity he gets in a big spot. Not everybody likes to be on the big stage in those big moments, but right now he does. Those pressure moments almost seem to be what he's thriving off of, so we'll see if any of that comes up in this one.
Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So, man aboard. Here comes Willson Contreras.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. He goes down looking.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Quick move to first. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Hey!
Swings through that one for strike 2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
The 1-2. Out to short. On the run, throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Sonny Gray. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw, and he reaches safely.
He was all over that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Aaron Judge now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Judge launched a homer in his most recent game. Grisham gets his lead at first, nobody out. Sliced hard but foul. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Fair ball. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Tag, but he's in there.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Ben Rice will hit next. And that is out of play.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Abreu settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game. But a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
Anthony Volpe in the box now. Takes strike one. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the... Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. His 16th homer of the year, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. He boasts a batting average that ranks top 10 in the league at the moment, Singy. There's a swing and a drive. That one out's against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Batting it, the catcher.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Sonny Gray will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. A new pitcher in the game, Tanner Houck. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Here's the catcher, J.C. Escara. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Ground ball right side. Contreras takes it himself, and he's out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Jose Caballero.
Gets him to chase after that one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cutter Crawford getting loose out there. Here comes the 0-1. Base hit and a run comes in. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham now at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Ball, that's inside.
And the 1-0. Foul ball. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow, what a play.
A lot of room in the center field area, and that's why he knows he's got a chance to run it down and make a great play. Leaps at the fence, excellent job, robs the home run to end the inning.
Top of the second, so stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Meyer came up with 4 hits in his last game. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And that drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Schlittler, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Right through there for a strike. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 3,
2 down, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch swinging. Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Rafaela makes the grab on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Dominguez into box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. The 0-1 on the ground, 2 ball. The turn by Meyer at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 7-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back at Yankee Stadium, well, Singy, as we talked about earlier, he was dominant in his last start and doing the same thing again today.
Yeah, Boog, in total control on the mound in this one. What a run he's on. Let's see if he can keep this thing going.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Durbin matched a homer in his last game. Ground ball up the middle. On to first. First 2 batters are
up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Roman Anthony.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and next is the designated hitter, Roman Anthony. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Duran.
That one to first, and that's just foul. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that'll do it. One left for the Red Sox. They continue to trail 7-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish. You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook. I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
The 0-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Out towards right center field. Abreu coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jose.
1 out, man at first. And next for New York, Jose Caballero. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rafaela on the move. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Chris Schlittler.
On a bounce right side. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. To third, McMahon. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Well, we're going to see throwing errors from third base from time to time, and that's a pretty good example of why. If you don't get behind the throw properly, it's really easy to throw a power sinker over there to first. And first baseman, I'm sure he wants another shot at that pick, try to bail out his teammate, but that was just a tough one to come up with.
The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Meyer, batting with 1 down, takes the strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. This one in the air, center field. Grisham on his way over. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Up the middle, Volpe sends it to first, and Story is out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And the Red Sox lead 1. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom of the inning. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees.
Judge.
On the ground to third. Whips it to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Yep, that ball went out.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. Ben Rice getting ready to hit. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
First offering way inside, almost got him. One out, and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. High fly ball, right field. Abreu under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. It's now an 8-0 game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Well, an excellent outing last game and locked in again today, Siggy.
Yeah, and what a weapon for this team. He's really keeping these hitters guessing. He's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 8-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here. You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. And we're in the top of the fifth.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Minimal damage against him to this point. We'll see if the lineup forces him to make an adjustment.
In the air, left field. Dominguez should have this one 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Roman Anthony.
And stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Out to center. Grisham moving under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 8-1.
You can't stop me. It's in the way that I walk, all in the way that I talk. Touchdown and bringing in flavor.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Out towards right center field. Abreu takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tanner Houck departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Pitching change here, Cutter Crawford.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. His 29th of the season, and they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So up next for New York, J.C. Escara. Nice grab over to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jose Caballero.
Base knock center field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And there's a foul ball. great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Jaron Duran digs in now.
The left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Hey!
The 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. Strikeout number 8.
The first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
The right fielder,
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. His righty-lefty splits there. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Into the second deck it goes. His 29th of the season, and they cut into the deficit.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Ball. Down.
Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Down the middle for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
the batter, number 10.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many.
Ripped into left for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's 9-3. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Man in scoring position with 2. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. A new arm into the game, the righty, number 80.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Story at second with 2 down. Out to short, Volpe. That's the 3rd out. 2, 3, 4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 9 and the Red Sox 3. Back in the Bronx, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending him out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide. You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Fires over to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Stanton can tie the single-season hit record with a knock here. 0-2 now. This one smoked on its way out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 80th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 10-3.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
That one fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special. Not even 70 players in MLB history have done it. Al Kaline didn't. Neither did Joe DiMaggio. Larry Walker.
That gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
One out, runner at second. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Up the middle. Base hit into the outfield.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 1 out. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela moving back for this one, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Justin Slate on the pitch here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. There's Ryan McMahon now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and that ends the inning. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. It's now 10-3. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Camilo Doval.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Leading off for Boston, the catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
And first offering is fouled off. Doval making his 30th appearance of the year, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out looking. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Back to the top of the order. Here now the Red Sox DH. Roman Anthony, 1 for 3. In the air to left center, Dominguez on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 10 and the Red Sox 3. Back at Yankee Stadium, well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. And a strike in there. Movement in the bullpen. Number 56. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One away.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jose Caballero.
And first offering is fouled off. Tap back to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Back to the top of the order now. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Rafaela in position, and that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Red Sox 3.
Now pitching for the
Ryan Yarbrough on to pitch out of the pen here.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him. Now 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Got him. That's out number 2.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Abreu in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Tap back to the mound. Slings to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. It's the Yankees 10 and the Red Sox 3.
Now pitching for the Red
Back
Sox.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 56.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And it's fouled away. Way out front for strike 2. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases, and it gets by him. And he's into second with nobody out. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, singing? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
In the air, right field. Abreu takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Cam
Ground ball up the middle. Story. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 24,
Jason Dominguez, the next to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Activity in the bullpen. Giovanni Moran, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the base of the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single. It's now 11-3. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Dominguez off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it on the run. That is the inning. A run on 2 hits and they lead 1. 9th inning coming up. The Yanks have the advantage. 11-3. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB.
Now pitching for the
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
To the right side, and that chance handled. One pitch and one out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Hey!
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. 0-2 now as he swings through it. Cruz, a former All-Star. He features a splitter, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Only one out left for the Red Sox.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
And your final 11-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
No me voy a olvidar, firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca